on YouTube? Welcome to my second vlog. I'm so glad you guys are here. And if you guys watched my first video, you guys know that I promised you guys a story about when I actually used to skip school and run away from school. To give you guys a pretty much some background to myself, I am a child of immigrant parents who came here from Mexico when I was 6 years old. They brought me with them, and thankfully I made it here. Well, when we made it here, I was actually put in a school called Paul Revere School in Revere, or Lynn, I'm not really sure. But they actually had a bilingual program the first year I came to the US. So I figured that my learning process was going to be pretty normal. After that first year, which I'm guessing is second grade, they completely got rid of that program, which left me in a spot where I knew little bits of English here and there, the basics, because it was second grade. And my third grade teacher was pretty much just English speaking. They weren't really sure what to do with me, if I was going to be able to even keep up with the class, So it was just a bunch of problems. So from there, I developed this habit of actually not going to school. Because you see, I actually took some footage of my school when I went down to Boston. And I'm going to be showing you that this is the school that I pretty much ran away from every day for about 2-3 months. Now, if you guys saw, that school is the main entrance where Garfield says on top. Well, once you go in there, you walk maybe 10 feet and there's an office to your right, but there's 2 hallways. One of those hallways, let's say the hallway to my right, leads to the office and to a couple more classrooms, and it goes a little bit deeper. But there's also a little pathway where there's just plants and flowers, things like that. So one day I decided to go toward my right, which is toward the offices and the little flower playground thing. And I decided, hey, I'm not going to class. I'm just gonna stay in the bathroom, which is down this hallway. I don't know what pushed me to actually even think it was a good idea, but I did it. I stayed there for about half an hour until I saw out of the corner of my eyes, because I kept peeping out of the door. I saw a teacher go into a room which I hadn't seen any previous teachers go in, but I saw a staircase. So I decided, hey, why not go down this staircase and follow this teacher, right? Mind you, I'm in second grade. I have no clue how to properly speak English because I was just brought to the US. And I'm just following this teacher down some stairs, a flight of stairs. We get to the bottom. Once we get to the bottom, I realize that it's actually a parking garage. Wow, weird. Parking garage underneath the school. They're fancy, apparently. So I just played there for a little while. I ran in between the cars. I heard a couple teachers walking here and there, so I hid. And furthest away, let's say staircase, straight ahead, pretty much straight ahead. After a while of playing around, I noticed that there was a garage door, but it wasn't like a normal garage door. It was just completely blocked. The light was obviously shining through it. That's how I could tell it was out the outside. It was the door. So I headed toward that direction, and I noticed that there was a little room to the side of it, and I could just hide in there and sit. So what did I do? I sat down and I waited for somebody to show up. I have no clue what I was expecting. I was just sitting there, just waiting for someone to show up, see what I could do next. And to my luck, a car came with a teacher, and I don't know if they put in a code or something, but the door opened, the garage door opened, and I was right there. So what do? I took advantage of that, of course. I ran out the school, and they pretty much, well, once I got outside of the school, I realized that there were teachers actually looking for me. That's the reason that there were teachers inside the garage and outside the school. So what do? I keep hiding behind cars inside the outside parking places that are right next to the school. So I just hide under cars, behind cars, and I get to the side of it. Now, I'm going to let you guys know that apparently I was a badass when I was in second grade. I jumped the fence, knowing that the teachers were behind me. I jumped the fence, which I will show you guys because I did get footage of it, thankfully. I jumped that fence, I ran into the baseball field, and out of nowhere, I see my little cousin. My little cousin's probably about a couple of months old, or maybe a year and a couple months old at that time. And she was with some other lady that was taking care of her in the middle of the baseball field. So I was like, that's strange. What is she doing here? So I approached the lady, which I later found out was a teacher. I know. So I approached the teacher and I asked her, "Oh, what are you doing outside? It's such a beautiful day. What are you doing with her?" Obviously, not letting her know that this was my cousin because I didn't want to get in trouble. So she told me, "Oh, nothing. I'm just taking care of this baby because her mother is inside. I think it was either in some class or she was in a meeting, something like that. But it was my aunt." So I said, "Oh, that's awesome." And I don't know why it slipped out. I said, "Well, she's my cousin." And of course, the moment I said she's my cousin, she said, "Oh, what are you doing out here?" And I said, "Oh, no. Me, huh? What am I doing out here? Enjoying the day." So I tried running, of course, but she told me, "Hey, stop." And once you hear an adult say stop, I don't know why I stopped, honestly. I could have just kept running. But I stopped and I was just like, "I'm gonna follow you back into school." So I went back into the school and they pretty much called my parents. This wasn't the first time, of course, that I had skipped school. So it's pretty much like 2.5 months into me constantly skipping school, and I finally decided to get caught. So like I said, it's just, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. So I got caught that day because I decided to go down the stairs and around, and I saw my little cousin. I ran toward her. So after all that, they called my parents and all this. I don't know why. Why? But to this day, I do not like school. I still remember heading into third grade in Gomes School, A.J. Gomes School here in New Bedford. I cried for the first 2 days of, that I was in there because it was in the middle of the year. Everyone was already with their classes, and I come out of nowhere, and everyone just looks at me, and I'm just like, "I hate school. I hate everybody. I don't know English. Blah blah." I mean, obviously, fast forward now, I can speak English a little better. I think my accent's still pretty strong. I get it every now and again that, "Oh, I can hear your accent." Personally, I can't. I don't think anybody can hear their own accent until it's just put in front of them, maybe through like a voice recording or a YouTube video. That's how I found out that I hate my voice. But I mean, thank you guys for pretty much listening to my story. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and hope you guys learned something about me, that I was a little badass in second grade. I didn't like school, and I still don't like school, even though it's very necessary. But again, thank you again, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you.